This year, the Naval Postgraduate School Toastmasters is going to award the Toastmaster of the Year award. And that led me to begin to think about what does it take to make an outstanding Toastmaster. So think about who I have in our club who are candidates to be outstanding Toastmasters. I developed 5 criteria that I'm going to share with you. And I'm going to talk about individuals in our club who embody these attributes of an outstanding Toastmaster. And then I'm going to reveal in the end my most outstanding Toastmaster. So here are the 5 criteria that I developed. My most outstanding Toastmaster contributes to a supportive and positive learning environment, number 1. My most outstanding Toastmaster helps to empower our members to develop communication and leadership skills, number 2. My most outstanding Toastmaster demonstrates the Toastmaster values of integrity and respect. That's number 3. My most outstanding Toastmaster demonstrates the Toastmaster values of service and excellence. Number 4. And finally, my most outstanding Toastmaster is a model Toastmaster, and that's number 5. Now, thinking back on my 2 years in Toastmasters, because I first came as a guest in May of 2013, there are many candidates who embody these values and attributes. And so I'd like to tell you about individuals who I think exemplify each of these attributes before I reveal that most outstanding Toastmaster, my personal most outstanding Toastmaster. So let's look at that value of supporting a positive and nurturing environment within our club. And I have to single out Fred Sadler, because I've observed Fred bring guests into Toastmasters and sit with them and nurture them and help them through their early experiences in Toastmaster. And before and after meetings, I see Fred talking to people and encouraging them. And so, creating that nurturing and supportive environment, I want to honor Fred Sadler. Now, developing communication and leadership skills. I have to point to our president and our past VP of Education, Tatiana Margolina. I have personally experienced her care and attention to my own development. She even went as far as to give me the technically speaking manual to encourage me to give speeches from that manual. But I know that she pays attention to the development of every member of the club. And through this, I believe that she demonstrates that particular trait of trying to help our members develop themselves as communicators and as leaders. And I'm sure you've all experienced her encouraging you to take on a role or to take on some project for the club. On to the values of integrity and respect. And there, I think of our past president, Don Free, who's trusted by leaders in this club with delicate and important missions. And by integrity, what I mean is the honesty and the adherence to the Toastmaster policies and the club rules. And by respect, I mean attention to each individual's worth, value, right to have a voice, an opinion, and to set their own path within Toastmasters. I think Don embodies those qualities. And now, the values of service and excellence. And here, to me, Carl Thornmeyer is a towering example of this attribute. Not only is Carl long-serving, but he has a commitment to excellence. Recently, as he often does, he was teaching leaders in Toastmasters parliamentary procedures. He continues to compete and develop himself as a Toastmaster, but most of all, he serves us as secretary, and in so many other ways serves the leaders and the members of the organization. I mean, certainly, his record of service is an inspiration to all of us. Finally, a model Toastmaster. What is a model Toastmaster? Well, a model Toastmaster comes to meetings. A model Toastmaster takes on roles, gives speeches, continues to develop himself or herself. A model Toastmaster has a joy and a love for Toastmasters. And my model Toastmaster is my former mentor, Arnie Buss, who in so many ways has been the model. When I joined this club, I stood up here and said that my reason for joining the club is because I want to be like Arnie. And I want to be a Toastmaster like Arnie and Carl and Don and Tatiana and Fred. They are all worthy, most outstanding Toastmasters. And the truth is there are many other candidates in this club who are worthy of that attribute. It enervates me to have to choose from among them. And so I will select as my most outstanding Toastmasters the members of NPS Toastmasters Club 2032. Because collectively, you all make this experience outstanding for me. And each of you contributes in your own right to this club being outstanding. Thank you.